Well, Ian, in the mic, I am with Charlie Kristiansson. Can I call you Charlie? Yes. He was in Game of Thrones. He played one of those guys who lived north of the wall. North of the wall! You look like it, though, don't you? It's great.
Thank you. Yes. I was born in Scotland.
Born in Scotland?
And when I was a very young child, I lived in Winnipeg. And then I came back to live in Scotland. So my accent is Scottish.
Scottish?
Yes.
So it's very much like Game of Thrones.
But I've always felt Scandinavian.
Okay, and you look, and you look Scandinavian.
Thank you very much. We were put in someone's house, and the title of my book is Looking for Professor El-Dasuki, because we were held in his house. Someone who was on holiday, because you can imagine...
Oh, so the guy's not there?
No, he was on holiday. One of the things that we thought was funny was that, you know, the original Big Brother happened with us, because we were put in a house with people we didn't know, and we had to live with each other. Plus, I'd lost all my clothes, so I only had my uniform and clothes that my other colleagues gave us when we came to the crew hotel, so I'd lost everything. The cabin crew people were very nice, but the passengers were very angry with us. They kind of felt that we were responsible, and we weren't, and that was very hard, living with people, having to live in confinement.
How did it affect you?
Well, for me, I continued. I was also a language trainer at British Airways. I taught German to pilots and cabin crew. And I also was a trainer of stewards and stewardesses. I was working in the training department. So I came back. After that, I did about 1 more year of long haul, I think.
So you did? So you went right back?
Well, no. I was very ill when I came home. I was about 50 kilos when I came home. I was very... And I'm
6'5".
I'm 6'5", so I was very, very skinny. And
Is that
I was
like 110 pounds or 100?
Yes.
Wow.
And I was very ill when I came back, so I had hepatitis from the water. I was very ill, and then I had a period of about 4 months, and then we were kind of forced to go back to work.
Really?
Yes, and I had visits from the British intelligence or the British Secret Service who came to ask me questions about where I was, and I didn't cooperate. I didn't tell them much because I was pretty angry. So I kind of said that I didn't remember.
You didn't. You felt like they didn't support you, or they didn't.
We weren't supported at all. So that was unpleasant because I wasn't used to anything to do with politics or anything like that. You know, that was.
So you feel like the British government didn't really do anything to get you?
No, the Swedish government, yes, and the Danish government did everything they could to help us. And I remember when I was in Baghdad, I met a very famous politician called Tony Benn. And he actually said to us, "I'm sorry, but I don't think that you're going to get out." So it was very strange.
Wow. Okay. So.
Okay. Does it sound strange?
What?
The whole thing. It does sound strange, doesn't it?
That's what's interesting about it. It's strange, you know.
But I'm not bitter, and I mean, I'm a Luxembourger now, and I speak Luxembourgish.
Yeah, just English.
I wanted to ask if you have 50 cents.
I don't. We're like right in the middle of shooting.
I do. I'll give you that in just a second. We're actually doing an interview.
Okay.
Yeah. But I will.
Okay.
Yes. Strange. We've had some interesting interruptions today.
Yes.